Hi everyone, this is Burak from Trading Channels. This is my first video. Yeah, I'm a little bit stage shy, but I guess I'll get more confident when I start speaking on the charts, which is obviously my comfort zone. First, let me show, as usual, or as the usual practice, the disclaimer, and then let's hit it off by talking about the charts that are alarming, in a sense that it's been a long time since the markets have pulled back at a reasonable level, and everybody's is expecting forever that they want to see something to short. Well, we haven't been short for quite some time, but just recently several markets have hit their major resistances, and that's what I'm going to go through today. This first one is the S&P 500 ES chart, which is the E-mini futures chart, continuous, and I think some of you already have seen this chart. That is hitting the red top bands, the red channel's top band. Actually did it on Friday, and it tested again today just before coming down. This is a linear scale chart, so on the indices somehow both log scale and linear scale charts are quite helpful to me, and that's why I keep checking both of them for the long-term ones. And here, as you can see, the top band was tested 3 times back in 2015, and the last test was just today, which also coincided, if I go closer to the orange channel, of course the red one is a bit off now, but because I went to the 8-hourly chart, but you can see that, let me see, yeah, you can see that the orange top band was also tested, while the red one was tested at around 2,575, and we have been short since last Friday, from 2,567. If the orange internal resistance support breaks down, the next one is in line, and that one was already back tested once, and it bounced already. So the second one may cause another bounce, but then after that I expect them to completely break down, and ES to come down to 2,500 level, which is the orange bottom band. And that orange bottom band has already 3 hits, so the 4th hit, well, it may also break it down. So we'll see when it gets there. It's too early to call. I'm thinking just one more test on the orange top band may happen or may not. It doesn't have to, but if it does, I will keep holding my short entry. And in parallel, here is the Dow Jones logarithmic scale chart, and this is a very obvious resistance. Again, it's a very long-term resistance. This is the orange line, passing through several tops since 2011, and this is the Russell 2000's futures chart, and this is linear scale, just like S&P 500. It just tested the black top band, and it started coming down from there. The exact test was 1520, and they usually act like magnets. So it's hard to be extremely accurate with these long-term charts, obviously, to the last tick. I mean, it's almost impossible to be that accurate. But if it really wants to hit, according to my charts, if it really wants to test the black top band, it would have been 15 to 20, which wasn't tested. But it doesn't matter really. It's just if it has to do it super accurately, then that was a level. But it doesn't have to. It might have. The market may think that it's already tested and now it's coming down. Last but not least is the DAX. So let me delete this one. So obviously the red channel is quite textbook. So it has 3 hits on the top band, and if you get closer, yeah, it has 3 hits on the top band and 2 hits on the bottom band. And the blue one is getting tested for the 4th time. If you are if you want to be super accurate, it would be like this. So it's actually not tested yet according to my chart, but as I said, this is a multi-decade resistance, so we can accept it as tested, just like the 3rd hit. And actually, if you look at the parallel line, it's similar to that. So it's actually a channel rather than a single standalone resistance. And there is another channel which was pretty accurate, and that was this one here. Let me take it as green, and you can see that it had 2 hits on the bottom band, and it actually captured the top in 2015 because of this bottom band being quite accurate on the 2 lows here and here. That so there we also have the green channel. So all channels are intact, the red, the green and the blue. The bull market goes on, but here we may have quite a severe pullback. If not, we may see a major top really. Obviously, if it wants to hit the green top band once again, it has to break through the blue resistance. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye.